He was very special. He was always very mature for his age.
A firefighter's spouse vows to a lifetime of worry because in the fire service, danger is part of the job. But Megan Garcia never knew some of the other risks facing her family.
It was about 8 days, and then he was, unresponsive for about 2 days before he passed.
Megan's husband, Lieutenant Ralph Garcia, was a firefighter for the city of Miami. After 8 days in a hospital waiting room, Megan not only lost her husband, but her high school sweetheart and the father of her unborn son to cancer.
In the 70s,
now the Firefighter Cancer Support Network is stressing the severity of cancer in the fire service.
When I tell you that 32% of my department has some form of cancer while on the job right now, that's a huge number.
Keith Tyson, a retired Miami-Dade firefighter, educates people on the risks they can't see. And he's the right man for the job. When Tyson retired, he was diagnosed with cancer too.
I started making phone calls to members of my department. Hey, I just got diagnosed with prostate cancer. Who do you know that's had it? And it was one of these, well, I didn't have that, I had this. And I called this guy, and I called that guy. No, I didn't have that, I had this. And the more phone calls that I made over the next 2 weeks, the more I became alarmed at, wait a minute, what's going on?
One of the largest ongoing studies examining cancer risks in career firefighters identified higher rates of respiratory, digestive, and urinary cancers. The rates are higher because firefighters are exposed to diesel exhaust from their trucks and other known carcinogens on the job.
Sometimes this bunker gear is the only thing protecting firefighters in dangerous situations. But studies say that if it's not cleaned properly, lingering carcinogens and toxins can be absorbed through their skin.
All we're asking for is, understanding of what we're being exposed to. Give us the money to address the issues. Give us our dignity with a cancer presumption law.
34 states currently have laws that lessen the burden of proving what caused a firefighter's cancer. Florida does not. But the state is answering with 2 new presumption bills up for debate. And while presumption will help firefighters who already have cancer, the International Association of Firefighters says others should focus on prevention.
If anything can be done to prevent someone else from experiencing the same tragedy, then it needs to happen. There shouldn't have to be little boys and little girls growing up without their moms or dads for something that can be prevented.